that's one of the good.
Yeah.
All right, if everyone could stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Morgan Township Trustee Meeting, August 25th, 2025, at 7 p.m. Can I get a roll call?
Yes. Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
I'd like to approve the minutes for the last meeting on August 11th, 7 o'clock p.m.
Second.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Can I get a motion to approve the payment listing?
I will make the motion for the payment listing dated 8/12 of 2025 to 8/25 of 2025. Payment number 704-2025 through 743-2025. Warrant number 13283 through 13297 for a total of $52,731.81.
Second.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Motion approved.
All right, we'll move to the Fire and EMS Department. Chief Minery.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Got a few items here, a little bit longer than usual, but I believe all good news. Community CPR classes are going to be given on 8/27 at 6:30. If anybody needs it, registration can be achieved by calling the station and leaving a message for Captain Jan, and he'll sign you up for that. Good news, we are awarded the State of Ohio BWC Firefighter Exposure to Environmental Elements Grant. With that, we're going to be purchasing structural firefighting gloves and hoods in the amount of $7,612.50. And that is due to Captain Jan. He's been writing a lot of grants and really achieving a great amount of success. We were also awarded a $100 grant from Harbor Freight for some tools. We're going to be purchasing some additional tools for Engine 141 and for the firehouse. We also were awarded the CSX Railroad Grant in the amount of $2,500 to update our rope rescue equipment. And then we just got an email, I believe a few days ago, that we were awarded a $5,500 grant to replace the rechargeable batteries for our SCBA packs from Enbridge Gas.
Wow, that's amazing.
So that brings, as of today, yes, sir.
Who is Enbridge Gas?
Gas company in Tennessee.
It's and we're finding these grants and we're submitting for them. There's no local
That's what
ties.
I'm wondering, how do you come about, it's not even around there.
It's-
That's
Get on the
super.
internet.
It could be related to one of the pipelines through the area, but there's a lot of there's a lot of grant money out there, and honestly, you just got to put the work in, and it's out there.
I mean, it's paying off. Look at
That's
this.
So Captain Jan is doing a bang up job. I mean,
We
it's
don't care where it
August.
comes from, as long as it's legal, we'll take it.
It's
Okay.
August, and so far this year we've got $103,000 in grants. So that's $103,000 doesn't have to come out of the fire and EMS budget or the general budget for the
Super.
township, and that's fantastic work.
A lot of them are specifically pointed at, it's not like salaries or anything like that, is it?
I don't believe any of the grants this year have been towards wages.
Okay.
They've all been for items,
But we can use it all,
radios.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I would like a motion to hire firefighter paramedic Ed Sipnowski, effective 8/31/2025 at a rate of $23 an hour.
To move.
So give us a little background on him.
So Ed is a career guy from Cincy. Darren, I believe you know Ed, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Chief met with him, then he came in and met with both Chief and I. We've shown him around. Great guy, lives in Harrison, I believe. Is that true, sir? Lives in Harrison, and he's been around, got a ton of experience, and it's going to be a real good pickup for us and the care of our citizens.
What kind
Good.
of, Chief, what kind of schedule is he going to be working?
One every 6 days, so 24 every 6.
Okay. And I'll second. I think Daryl's got a motion. I'll
Yep.
second. Please.
Okay, Mr. Huff,
Yes.
Mr. Kolb,
Yes.
Mr. Brucker.
Yes.
Motion approved.
And then the last item that I have up for discussion, last night I worked, we had a run about midnight over to Bell Road, and it was serious enough to where all the personnel hopped onto the life squad, took the patient to the hospital. On the way back, about 200 yards away from the house to pick up the vehicle, we heard some significant noise underneath the box of the medic unit. We all got out when we got to the house, took a look. We had our on-spot snow chains that are usually up. They broke, an arm broke off of them, and they were hanging down, and they were getting in the wheels. So we were able to rig it up really quick, get it back to the station, put our other medic unit into service, and then both Captain Maddox and firefighter paramedic Abner were working today as well. They were on the run with me last night. And they started working on it after breakfast, and they stopped working on it right before I was coming here. They were able to locate a part at Zubans. They went down, picked up the part. They did all the work themselves, and
Wow.
they probably had over 12, 13 man hours in this project today. And for the cost of the parts, they did the labor while they were on duty today. So I can't imagine what I don't know.
would
Mark
cost.
might be able to take a guess. 12 hours of labor at a place cost for that, so maybe a couple $1,000. I don't even know.
Was there welding involved?
No welding, just a lot of bolts and yeah, and bearings. I mean, they did a bang up job, and shout out, this all goes around. We had the tools to do it because of Captain Jan and some of his grants that we've gotten to purchase tools. Mark and his team have been tremendous to work with. They were lending us tools that we needed, so I mean, just another great team effort. Honestly, it's an absolute joy to be a part of this team. I got to tell you.
Great, thank you. Tell them thank you.
I will.
as
I'll pass
well.
that along. And then the last thing that I have this evening is to request a now and then PO to Stryker Inc. in the amount of $2,636 for cot batteries from Fund 2281.
So
So-
moved.
Second.
Mr. Kolb,
Yes.
Mr. Brucker.
Yes.
Mr. Huff.
Yes.
Motion approved.
All right, anything else?
That is all I
from-
have. I believe Chief Griffith has some stuff.
Okay.
Hello, speaking of grants and working on this, I've been working on the opioid national settlement, and I've got it all in. I just need a couple resolutions to make it legal so that we can get a settlement. The first payment they're thinking is 2026, talking to them, and then I had a senior moment. I applied for 2 different settlements on it, so I need a resolution for that. So I need a resolution accepting the National Opioid Settlement Participation Agreement between the Morgan Township Board of Trustees and Purdue Pharma LP and the Sackler family.
So moved.
Second. Do you need
Mr.
a number for that?
I'll get it from her, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I can get it.
Mr. Kolb,
Yes.
Mr. Brucker.
Yes.
Mr. Huff.
Yes.
Motion approved.
My senior moment is, I need a resolution accepting the National Opioid Settlement Participation Agreement between Anthem Self-Funded Group Clients, which is us, on behalf of the Morgan Township Board of Trustees and Purdue Pharma LP and the Sackler family.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brucker.
Yes.
Mr. Kolb.
Yes.
Mr. Huff.
Yes.
Motion approved.
So, background, the second one is Anthem joined the lawsuit on behalf of Morgan Township, who bills through Anthem. So there'll be a settlement for all the entities that joined it, and we should be part of that too. And the first payment should be 2026, roughly, because it's been finalized. It'll be a fractional thing, and we don't know until you get the first check what it is. But there will be a check for both of these coming now that you've given me permission to finish it. So,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
It's free money, man. I mean, you're not responsible to the residents if you don't take that money. And I'm sorry we missed 5 others, but I wasn't here this day.
Thanks, AC.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. It's good news, fire department and EMS. Good. All right. We can move on to the community park. Darren?
All the play equipment has been installed in the playground. The turf work should begin this Wednesday. It'll be a slow process. It starts out with gravel, and then they put padding down, then they put the turf. So if it starts Wednesday, it probably won't be complete until the following Wednesday. Then after that, all we got to do is the fencing and the playground will be be done. I'm a little out of order here. Rack and Butler will come and finish the curb and porch sidewalk next Tuesday or so, depending on what they do with the turf work. They need to close that off so they can finish the turf. And I'm working with Lois at the signery to finalize the sign for Tanya Engel for the playground. She's also working on the leaves for the donor board. They should be done here pretty soon. And the staining on the pavilion has been completed, and it looks real nice. And Jeff wants to explain the map, the color-coded map that we've put out for the walking trail.
Ask one question?
Sure.
Hey, by any chance, when you were talking about making the sign for Tanya,
Mm-hmm.
did Mike?
Want me to switch it?
Bring up the
I'll switch it.
fact that his dad was part of it? Just, you know.
No, I reached out to them today, and they said that Jacob with the Hamilton Community Foundation
Yeah.
had a design, and
Yeah, we
he
had,
was going to work on it. And
we
I
had,
called
we
him,
had a
and
design.
he said, I think Lois has it. I said, well, you
Well,
guys all need to get together and figure it out.
Yeah, as long
Yeah,
as they're in.
We had a design
approve of it, that's
before
fine.
Darren joined this village, and it was very simple, and they had specific requests.
Okay.
They didn't, and the donors had very specific requests what they wanted, and
Okay.
we were trying to be sensitive to
That's
that.
what yeah.
Yeah, and it's what they wanted, and they were very specific about what they wanted to say,
All right,
so.
okay.
Okay, so I'm up there again, some more, I've been in front of trustees a long time, I've been fired. Daryl called me and he wanted an explanation of the trail map that, Darren, and why is Darren doing it, not me, because I run it every day, so I think I know every inch of that better than Darren, he walks it, but anyway. So Daryl, you had a couple questions, so the ADA loop is the yellow loop, and that's the Americans with Disability loop. That is the loop that is specifically made for a certain rise per foot of run for wheelchairs and meets the Americans with Disability. That's the yellow, and that goes right around the playground. No hills involved, right around the playground. So that's the ADA loop. It's 0.22 miles.
Is it,
It's yellow.
okay.
This one right here.
Oh, that one there, okay, yeah, it doesn't count. to
Nope,
the
it's
left.
just that little
Got
cuff,
it.
that
It's
cuff
just
through.
yellow in the left
It's
part.
yellow, and it doesn't have any hills. It's just for wheelchairs and specifically meets the Americans with Disability Act. So that's the ADA. Because somebody else says, who's ADA? I'm like, I give up.
Gotcha.
Okay, got that one. Okay, so
Got
the red loop is just the outer loop. If you just go on none of the bypasses, the outer loop is the red loop. And it's 0.63 miles. So if you just follow
It's
the
this whole loop,
the whole loop,
all the way around.
all the way around.
It goes in, yeah.
Nope,
Yeah,
you
no,
don't
goes
go
in.
across, you
If
just
don't
go
any
the outer
connectors,
loop.
Got it.
It's just all the way around, so that's the red. So the white is, and I named these connectors 1, 2, and 3. So if you start at connector 1 and go down the hill, either hill, and go to connector 2 and make that a loop,
Right,
that's
This one right here.
0.37.
gotcha.
Okay, and the blue loop is if you go to connector 2 and go up to connector 3 and make us a loop,
There's
that's,
the loop
that's
there.
3.
Okay.
So that's just red, white, and blue because we thought it was appropriate.
Is there a reason the blue loop is the way it is, you know, it's short and, is it going down a hill, up a hill? or-
Yeah, well, you know, I call these hills Cardiac Hill.
Yeah.
I mean, these are impressive to run and walk.
Okay.
I was running on this Sunday and a family had their kids and Dad said,
Sure.
man, I'm getting a workout carrying Junior's. Kid wanted to ride his bike, he couldn't. I said, just use the ADA loop. And they're like, yeah, that's a good point. So anyway,
Yeah.
it's because it take advantage of hills and natural connections. There's not enough to make them isolated by themselves. And so this is so people can just add on if they don't have a smartwatch or whatever.
Right.
You know, they can do it and they'll roughly know. Because some people don't have smartwatches. So if you just go the yellow loop, you know, sometimes when I run and I'm tired, I do 4 loops, that's a mile on the yellow.
Yeah.
And then if you do hills, but in that way, you can build a mile loop is what I do. So I do the round, and then if I do the yellow, I run a mile. So it's just, it's for walkers and runners, it just makes sense for them. If you're not you know, it may not, but that was the best way we could work it out, given that we wanted to make it red, white, and blue.
Okay.
So I hope that clears it up.
Oh, it does, a minute.
And I'll put this on Facebook. So it's in
Yeah.
always, I'll post that tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you about the Facebook post. The trail progress are getting almost 5,000 views. I've been in charge of that Facebook page since it started, and
Okay.
I've never seen the amount of views and comments. And I was up here Sunday, and I counted 5 families with little kids, about 10 dogs. I mean, the place was crowded Friday.
Yeah.
Sunday. It was really, it had a crowd. They were using the water fountain. It
They
was
were?
nice. Yeah, it was nice to see, and it was good feedback. One lady was ripping open the Forever lawn because she was convinced we were putting
Yeah.
mulch, and I said no, so she ripped it open. I'm like, it's open right here if you want to look, but people are excited about it, and the amount of drive-through traffic's unbelievable.
So what was the 28,000 views or hits?
28 was the growth over
Okay.
the last month. We've had 28,000 new views of that Facebook page from the previous month, because he asked me to
Track it.
anecdotally post updates, and it grew 28,000 views from before to now. So it's got a lot of views, a lot of comments, and there's a lot of traffic on that, and so people are excited for sure. So we'll see.
And one thing, we just started breaking ground, moving dirt in the spring on that trail. So that trail got completed, and that the donated playground is near completion. And
Yeah.
before we have the open house for the fire department, it will be ready to go. It'll be
Yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah, I think
Great
you'll
work,
be
you guys.
surprised at the buzz that this thing has. It's kind of impressive. But people are interested, and one lady's worried that the daisy's gonna fall on children. That was the big post. I'm like, now, you answered that.
Mhm.
She's afraid of the daisy, and like, it's all engineered, relax, and
Yeah.
we have our ace that has made sure that it's engineered, so.
You want to talk a little bit about how that playground's inspected, to what
Yeah,
degree it?
back when I
maybe
was,
Darren
before
could-
Darren got it, we hired, you did a PO for $5,000 for Greg Haneke. He works, it's kind of strange, but whatever. In the daytime, he works for our insurance company, but he has a private company at night that certifies playground. He's a subject matter expert in playground safety. And he gives it the okay, and you're covered with your insurance. So he was just here tonight, and he comes on certain times, and the man knows more about playgrounds than I ever want to know. So he's been giving the okay about things that are deficient and things that are fine. So he had a few today that he'll forward to Darren, and then he'll certify it. The thing is now, it'll be incumbent on the township to send somebody to training to inspect that. It's going to have to be inspected at least monthly and recorded. So if something happens, you have the paper trail, just not like fire trucks for us, we get an FPA inspected. You've got to have records of that playground being inspected for loose balls, loose whatever it is. And the course is 4 days, and it's given twice a year in Ohio by Greg Haneke, don't ask. But we'll have to, that's one thing that the township's gonna have to do, is find somebody to come through. And in high play use times of the summer, you may have to inspect it weekly. And it's just a visual check, are the bolts tight, is there any pinches and anything that would catch it, and make sure it's safe. And if you follow through with that, then the township has zero liability that's not covered by our insurance.
When you say in Ohio, is it in Cincinnati or is there travel?
One's in Cincinnati and one's in Columbus. So
Okay.
they give one in, I forget which one it is, the fall one's in Loveland and the spring one's in Columbus. He gives them twice a year. But it's 4 days, and you can go the 5th day and get certified, which is probably a good idea. If you're gonna go 4, you might as well send somebody the 5th, Mark, and get them certified. Whoever, I don't know, but we're gonna have to have records of the inspection. But, and Greg will give the okay, and he's pretty close to giving the okay. I just talked to him tonight, he was out there. He's got a little list, a punch list. It's no different a punch list than when you build a house. Who, him? All right.
Yeah, Mark just said he would do it.
There you go, anyway. Somebody's gotta do it, and
More than one?
Is there a cost to
yeah,
going through?
I don't know what he charges, but, there is a cost. And
Okay, find out and let us know, and
There's
then
a
let's get that
certifi-
scheduled
There's a
so we
certification
don't miss
exam,
it.
the whole thing, and you're gonna have to have it, really, to mitigate.
So
that.
until we get that, if we can't get it till fall, do we have to pay him to come out monthly and inspect it,
I don't
or?
know, Darren, he said,
He said that his final inspection gives it
probably takes us to the
a
winter.
time frame,
Yeah,
and then we'd have to do
Pick it
the
up.
inspections after a certain time frame, but I
Okay,
don't
you
recall
can't
what
find
day
that
it is.
out, so we know. So,
Yeah, you know, as crazy as the whole thing sounds about him being with the insurance company and having this, it was a huge benefit having him local.
Yeah.
Because I could call him and I say, hey, they got a question about this, that, or the other, and he'd pop down
Yeah,
and check
he's-
it out. We'd solve the problem that day instead.
He's earning his not to exceed amount of money. He's here all the time.
Right.
And he was out there today, you know, he found some things that I'm like, man, I would have never thought of it, but that's what he does. So, he said it looks good, a few things, and he's gonna sign off on it, is what the word
Yeah.
was tonight, so.
I think that was the best move we ever made, not doing a community.
We could have
Oh,
never.
my goodness.
No, they've been out there,
Project.
they've been out there almost a month.
Yeah.
There's no chance we could have done that. There's
No.
no chance. I watched them a day just try to get that zip line in because to get it square, they spent a day, one day getting that zip line square. And we would never, 4 days.
Yeah, we received some bad information.
Yeah,
from the
we got
community.
bad
Good.
information. There's no way.
There's
And there's
no
no
way
way
we
the
could've done
donors
it.
could have built it either.
No.
No, they do that. And but it looks nice. It's, you know.
Yeah.
And we had people illegally using it 2 weeks ago. I mean, I guess if the sign's closed doesn't mean it's closed. So we just.
Sorry, folks, the park is closed.
That's what I said. So anyway, I passed it around to all the officers. We're making sure that it's not being used, and if it is, PD Darren will reject them, or you, or whoever. But we're gonna. But there was
I
like
just say call Darren Rhodes.
there was
What am I
like
gonna do?
6 or 7 families out there using it last weekend, and I'm like, what are you doing? But that's hopefully.
Right, there's still open holes and stuff.
Yeah, you
People can
can't be
snap
playing.
ankles.
So I posted on Facebook. We'll see what happens. We're watching it now till the turf gets in.
I'm just surprised that all the parts were there. I know we were missing a few, but,
3 of them are in Batesville, Indiana, if anybody finds them.
yeah, they fell off the truck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
But they were able to get them. And
yeah.
Yeah.
We're missing a couple drums right now.
Yeah, and
They're on their way.
I don't know how you lose big pieces of steel in Batesville, Indiana, and don't feel it go off your truck or whatever, but they replaced them. Yeah, it's on the highway, it's in the grass, I don't know.
All right, well,
All right.
good update. Thank you, guys. It's,
And I'll put it on Facebook too, Dave.
Thanks, AC.
All right, Beth.
anything else, Darren?
Nope, that's
You
it,
good?
unless you guys got questions, but I
Nope.
think that's all.
We'll go to Mark,
hammered out.
with Road Department.
Yes, first I need a PO to caning equipment not to exceed $3,000 for the repair of the John Deere 5085M roadside mowing tractor. It had a diesel exhaust fluid warning light come on, and then it put in limp mode where there's no engine power. So they came out and scanned it, and they have to replace the DEF tank header.
The total thing, price, do they take it in or they do it out here?
No, they're doing it out here,
Okay, so $3,000?
not to exceed that, yes.
Okay.
Is
So
that
moved.
what we're using on the roadsides
Yes.
to,
That's our main roadside mowing tractor.
so moved?
Sec.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Mr. Brooker?
Yes.
Motion
Who,
approved.
who is the PO to?
The John
Koenig.
Deere dealer in Oxford.
Just, okay, all right.
Yeah.
The retracing of the edge line and center lines has been completed that we had contracted through the Butler County engineers. We replaced the driveway pipe on Lehigh Road today. We finished crack sealing on Shangling Road last week. And I'm working on scheduling with laser line crown on our annual vehicle rust proofing. We're hoping to plan this for the end of September after the open house, so the oil doesn't leak all over the floor, and the parking lot's kind of a mess after they do it too, so I'm gonna schedule that for after the open house.
Okay,
That's all I got.
Thanks,
All right.
Mark.
thank you. All right, we'll move to Dale with zoning.
Okay. You have there the certificates for the year, an Excel spreadsheet. There's only one new certificate that came in this morning since the last meeting. It was for a 240 square foot shed barn down on Chapel, on the south side of Chapel. The zoning commission's next meeting is September the 3rd, 2025 at 7 p.m. Topics will be published next week on social media and the zoning webpage on morgantownship.org. The BZA variance for the Whites was held on August the 14th, 2025. The area variance was denied. Just around the town, I've been investigating the strange appearance of a driveway on Hamilton Scipio. All I can tell you is that it is not for, as rumors flew around Facebook and other social media, that it was going to be a mobile home park. It's kind of unscratchy believable, but I do know who owns it. At this time, I would like to perhaps get in touch with the person just to see what he does plan.
I was told they were building a barn back there.
That's what I thought too, because it's, and everything else. As I drove by it today, I noticed that they diverted another way off of it. As you go down on the left side as you're facing it. They diverted a driveway off too, so maybe they could build a house and a barn, I don't know. But it is an agricultural, piece, of work, and that's about what I know about it. I'm going to be sending violation letters to Lehigh Estates on the empty mobile homes, either to be removed or repaired. After talking with Steve Wagner, the prosecutor, we could not come up with a much more viable way to use that, but just to start the process on the violations. And if he doesn't follow through, then we would pursue what Darren's going to tell you about where we are with one of ours, right?
Yep. 2787 Bell Road is going to court in the next month, and their cleanup is stalled again. They were making some effort this summer, but they decided to take a break, I guess. So Stephen Wagner's on top of it, and I'm not sure how the judge is going to see it, but wait and see. Also on Bell Road, 2601, I've been working with him trying to get a title for a abandoned vehicle, and I'm almost done with that. That's kind of been a slow go for me because of timing. But it's not affecting his process of cleaning up his property either. I'm moving faster than he is, but it's still not done yet. 2258 Chapel Road has started cleaning up the property. They have a dumpster on site. They cleaned out the house. They were cutting some grass the other day. They didn't do a great job, but they're making progress. And then 2353 Chapel has been sold to a contractor who's in the process of renovating it. He has 3 dumpsters out in front of it right now. He's emptying the whole entire house. He's gonna gut the whole thing. So that'll be a nice improvement on Chapel Road.
Yep.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Thank you, Darren. We'll move on to Tina, Fiscal Officer Report.
Alrighty. I need a motion for resolution to approve adding Fund 2903 to the Revenue and Appropriations budget for 2025 and to deposit $3,330.96 into the fund that was received from the state of Ohio for the 2025 EMS Training and Equipment Grant.
So moved.
Second?
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Motion approved. Also need a motion for resolution to approve adding Fund 2906 to the Revenue and Appropriations budget for 2025 and deposit $1,050 into the fund that was received from the Hamilton Community Foundation for the Hanover Life Squad Grant.
So moved?
Second.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Motion approved. Motion for resolution to approve a PO to First Star Safety LLC in the amount of $4,018.70 out of Fund 1000 for invoice number 31706 for the 2025 partial pavement marking retrace on Howard Road, Howards Creek, and Shawnan.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Motion approved. Okay, motion for a resolution to approve adding Verizon to the utility payments made online via ACH.
Do we need a motion for that?
Yes, yes, we do.
Okay. So moved.
Okay.
Second?
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Motion approved. Motion for resolution to approve paying the Morgan Township Fire Department House Fund employee withholding payment to the Morgan Township Firefighters Association via ACH payment.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yeah.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Motion approved. And my last thing is the premiere. We need a
Okay.
motion for resolution to approve entering into the 2025-26 booking contract with Premier Energy for 7,500 gallons of propane delivery at the cost of $1.799 per gallon to begin October 1st, 2025 and end March 31st, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Was that Mr. Cole? Mr. Cole? Oh, Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Okay, I will
And that's
sign
all I
that.
have. Yes.
So we're going 7,500.
That looks like a good price on the gas.
It is. It's the same that we paid this past season.
There you go, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
All right, anything else for Tina?
Nothing here.
All right, Daryl, you have anything?
No.
And neither do I. Nothing tonight.
Nor do I. Anybody in the audience have anything they want to talk about? No? Wow, 7:31. All right, can I have a motion to adjourn?
I will make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Mr. Brucker?
Yes.
Motion approved.
We are adjourned at 7:31. Thank you, everyone.
I got gas today.
Yay.
I called and